Hi, I'm Mel Pickup, Chief Executive of Bradford Teaching Hospitals. Welcome to the news roundup from across the Trust. Today I'm coming to you from one of the gardens at St Luke's Hospital because we have news of two big investments that have been made at the hospital here, one in radiology and the other in security. Also this week we've made some dementia-friendly changes at our hospital in Eccleshill. And we'll be providing guidance on being COVID safe in hospital after Monday's announcement from the Prime Minister. But first, radiology colleagues here at St Luke's are celebrating after the installation of two new digital X-ray machines worth over £400,000. The old machines had been in use for 27 years, so it's a huge step forward and will benefit children and adults visiting the hospital for a scan. Here's Leah Richardson, Quality and Professional Lead for Radiology, to explain the difference that the improvements will make.
So the work started on this site on the 15th of January. It took about 5 months to complete. So that's ripping the old room out, putting the new one in. This equipment you can move with one finger. You can control it with a remote control. So from behind the control panel where the radiographer works, they don't have to step out from behind the control panel to move the equipment across the room. For patients, it means that we can be more efficient, see the imaging instantly for review, check that it's technically okay, and then send the patient on the way so it's all done in the room. It's just a massive positive for the department. In terms of recruitment and retention of staff, it makes a really big difference when you've got up-to-date equipment. And for the patient experience as well, just the environment in the room is so much nicer, more modern for them.
What great news to hear, and thank you, Leah. Now, it's not only radiology that's been given a boost of investment here at St Luke's, the Trust has been bolstering security measures too. Following their successful rollout at Bradford Royal Infirmary, body cams are now being worn by security officers here at St Luke's and has also had brand new state-of-the-art CCTV installed. Here's Security Manager Billy Hall to tell us more.
We currently have 30 CCTV cameras in operation and they're in use 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They've been strategically placed in order to provide significant coverage of all areas of the site. A number of cameras are pan, tilt and zoom, which have set patrol patterns built into them. We've introduced the body-worn cameras. These have had a significant impact down at St Luke's and have helped reduce incidents of verbal abuse and threatening behaviour. So the positive impacts of these measures, obviously it's reassurance for staff, it's reassurance for the security staff as well. It gives them additional armour in their toolbox. And in relation to the patients, it gives them that sense of security, seeing that the security team attend, they've got body-worn video, they see how quickly the incidents de-escalate. It gives them the reassurance that we have got a professional team on site.
Thanks, Billy. It's great to know that we've got increased security for the protection of patients and staff alike. Now let's visit other parts of the Trust to find out what's been making the news headlines there.
Patients become quite agitated and very upset when they are given that news. These surroundings here, being able to look at a feature just helps calm them.
Well done all, that is really brave. And if you would like to donate to the girls' cause, please go to the link on the screen below. Finally, there's about to be a change in COVID regulations from next Monday, which means lots more freedoms in our communities. But in our hospitals, we're seeing an increasing number of COVID patients, and we want our patients and our staff to be protected from getting poorly. Rules here will stay the same. Here's Director for Infection Protection and Control, Claire Chadwick, to let us know what Monday means for those coming into our hospitals.
We appreciate that you might not be wearing a mask outside, but when you come into Bradford Teaching Hospital, we still ask for you to be wearing a face mask, that you use the alcohol gel at the ward entrances and at the end of coming out of the ward or department. And we also ask you to maintain the 2-metre social distancing, follow the lines on the corridor, and make sure that you keep the hands-face space. It's important that we protect all our vulnerable patients from any risk from COVID whilst they're in hospital. And this could be from somebody who has no symptoms but may still be positive. We also need to protect our staff because obviously they're vital for maintaining patient care and we don't want them to catch COVID.
Thanks, Claire. And for the latest visiting guidance, please see our website for more information. Well, that's it for today. But before I go, I'd like to wish all our Muslim colleagues, patients and communities Eid Mubarak for next week's celebration. Don't forget, you can get the latest updates from the Trust on our social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. I hope you have a relaxing weekend, stay safe, and I look forward to catching up with you next week. Bye for now.